Meet Victor Spoil, son of the Spoil Sports. Supervillain, good guy, extraordinaire, apprentice to the smear, hater of messes, oxymoron in every way possible. And yes, haters, this is my Georgie. He is my Georgie. He is Georgie.
He is the Georgie. And to say otherwise is absolute heresy.
The prologue starts off as follows. My parents used to fight a lot. No, not with each other. They used to fight other people for a living. Yup, my parents were supers. The most amazing intro to a superhero book, comic, or other written publication that I have read. There is just one problem with Victor Spoil. He's kinda good. And, if you're growing up to be a supervillain, that's not good. If you go straight to your room, young man, and don't come out till you finished all your dessert. I would like to be this kid right now. Then, at the end of chapter 2, his parents tell him that battles between superheroes and supervillains, they're all fake. Every single one of them, every single super fight since the Great Fight has been fake. And what is the Great Fight? Well, of course, it's the battle at the Boston Common. So, supervillains and superheroes got together, they agreed that they would only use their superpowers to entertain the masses. Because if there are two things that superheroes like, that it's awe and pie. People really like pie in this universe. In an attempt to make Victor more evil, they send him off to apprentice to the one, the only, the Smear. Who is the Smear? The Smear is a supervillain, but not just any supervillain. A really terrible supervillain. A terrible supervillain whose only superpower is making messes. Now, to quote Victor himself, things that make my underwear right up, in order of intensity. Messes, bears, messy bears, and messy lame supervillains. Come, Jared Joseph. And then they're off. Well, the parents try to not think of their little Victor becoming something like Uncle Lenny, who makes socks. That's funny. Now, in their first practice battle, there is the mess, the Smear, messy guy, smeary boy, versus Mega Mole. He's a mole man that can dig to mega proportions. And they lose because all of this is coordinated and they want them to lose. And then they fight Micro Mike, who is basically like Ant-Man, but only the part that can shrink. Interesting. Time passes. They fight another guy, and then they find out about Dr. Deplorable, who got a wiener dog left on him by the smear, who was his former accomplice. Dr. Deplorable is like the supervillain. And he becomes actual villain, instead of just a choreographed one, and takes back Victor's friend. This book is too complicated for its own good for a graphic novel. If you wanna get the story in its entirety, pick up the book at like Barnes and Nobles. I got this one off Amazon actually, so you can also get it off Amazon if you want. Peace.
Come down today and try some corn, or we will sacrifice your newborn.